हेलो मम्मी.
हाँ.
कैमरा ने माइक चालू कर दो. Alright. There's my mom. Her name is Kosha Vyas. Mummy, this is Mr. Fogelson.
It's so nice to meet you.
You?
Me too.
He is the team teacher, team leader for our team, and he is the social studies teacher. And what else do we do?
No, just mainly social studies. So let's
Okay,
leave it
yeah.
at that.
So social studies. That's it. This is the student-led conference, as you know, and this is where I will be presenting all of my ups and downs from the past 2 years in Synnovation Lab, and what my future plans are and what my goals are. So I'll get on to that. I'll start presenting my slideshow, and you will be able to see it once I PowerPoint slideshow share. Let me know if you can see the screen.
Yes, I can.
Okay. And if you want to mute right now, you can mute. If you don't, it's fine. Alright. So this is the SLC. There's a bunch of things that we are going to focus on right now. So on to the next slide. If it works. Nope. There's some key information to know. This is the first SLC out of the 2 SLCs this year. SLC is student-led conference. The first one is just all about what have you done in the past within the Synnovation Lab, or all of your 2 years or 3 years. And this is the 3rd year for me, so it's going to be 2 years. And the second SLC is going to be the honor code presentation. It's for graduation. It's something you get at your graduation. It's like something you wear on your graduation cap and gown and everything. And yes, this one covers much of what has been done already and what I plan for the future. Not we, but we as seniors. I mean, that's what I meant in there. Now moving on to the next slide, I will give a reminder of the 3 pillars of Synnovation Lab. Synnovation Lab is built on the 3 pillars: meaningful learning experiences, which focuses on wonderful opportunities to exceed in skills and career, and then second is community. You know what? I'll use the laser pointer so you can see as well. Okay, my pen's not working. Never mind. So community is the second pillar, which is like engaging with the community to celebrate achievements, traditions, and all of that stuff. And then personalization is more about creating your own path, so that you can exceed in your life rather than just academics. All Synnovation Lab wants to see is that you exceed in your life. That's it. If it is out of high school or during high school or anything, all they want to see is just succeed. I'll go to the next slide and show the academic standing. This is where all the main important parts come. So there's grade updates, the first point. So right now, as you know, I'm doing the attendance project, and we are doing it in the advanced topics class, which is we are just using advanced topics class taught by Mr. Hoffert to use those resources, and typically just resources, so that we can make the system and the programming better, and we would also get credit for it. Right now the grade is A. It's at 100% because most of the things that are being done is just communication right now, and some normal setup that's required. And for advanced topics, that class, it's 100%. But when it comes to statistics, that's the other class I'm taking in the high school right now. I'm not doing really well because of course my English is really bad. and I'm trying. It's very difficult to interpret things in stats, because to describe one situation you can describe it in like more than three ways, and it's difficult to understand those ways. But I'm working with Mr. Pletz to keep it as quick, as simple as possible, so that I don't get into a lot of trouble, not just grade wise, but as well as like understanding wise. And then that's for grades. Now comes upon the typical workload. Normally Mondays and Tuesdays are when I am doing my personal coursework, and this is what I've been doing like since 10th grade when I joined the Synnovation Lab. It's like I'm doing LinkedIn Learning or YouTube or MIT's open courseware, that's OCW, where MIT's classes are being taught by the MIT professors, and it's completely free. That's the time when I do all those courses, and typically I would spend on Monday about 3 hours or 4 hours in school, and then on Tuesday I would spend about 1.5 to 3 hours. Yeah, that's that. Then Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are all academic. That's where I complete all my stats homework or tests or quizzes, formatives, and we work on the project all the time. That's every day, third and fourth bell. So yeah, Monday to Friday, third and fourth bell, I'm working with Anshul and Devin on the attendance project. So that's what we do every day. But besides that, Mondays and Tuesdays, personal time, coursework and everything like that covers the meaningful learning opportunities pillar. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays is more of personalization and community, because it covers my academics. And also during those days I also help the students around in the school, and in the Synnovation Lab, mostly with their homework or projects or anything like that. And yes, second bell on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am helping out Mr. Pletz in mentoring, so that he does not have a lot of workload in helping students. Normally I would help in second bell, and if I don't understand, then Mr. Pletz would. And typically every day in second bell I help Coach Ray, who is the Dean of Synnovation Lab. I help Coach Ray with the attendance, daily attendance, and that's during second bell and aviator bell. So that kind of answers the community point of view and the pillar. So that's all of my workload, or every day. Either I'm helping or I'm working on my own stuff. So that's there. Next comes about skills and learning index. There's 100 point of learning index, because every day I'm actually learning something because of the CCP, or it could be the essays or something related to taxes or financing, so, or the college applications and all of those things. So there's something to learn every single day. Like a few days ago I was talking with Mr. Fogelson about the CSS profile, on how they have changed everything on October 5th when they actually released it. And I was also talking about the FAFSA, I believe, how they are going to change their whole structure, like the formula. So that's something new. And of course the essays. In the next few slides I will talk about the CCP, which is actually next slide only. College readiness and extracurriculars. So standardized tests, it's all about SAT, ACT and CCP courses. College Credit Plus, I got 1220, that's the highest on the SAT, and 24 on the ACT. So far I have completed two courses in the summer that just went by. Those were calculus and operating systems. calculus was done through University of Cincinnati. Operating systems was done through Sinclair, and this semester I'm currently working on 2 more CCB courses, which is business writing and C++ development. C++ development. And next semester I'm going to enroll in psychology and C++ full stack development, which is like both local computer and web development. So that's all about the standardized test scores and CCB courses. Now comes the actual project point about college readiness. It connects because the things that we are going to do in these projects that are shown here, the SAMS and the Aero project, those are like beyond high school level, so we are going to be very much more skillful when I talk about those projects. So SAMS is of course the attendance project. We are going to start the programming of the project from the upcoming Monday. So that's that. Aero project is something that I hope to start from December, and I forgot the name. I created the name, but I forgot the name. It stands for something, but it's basically I'm going to build a wind tunnel out of scratch, all from rock bottom, and then their only purpose is for aerodynamics testing, so that the students in the physics class can test their windmill designs when they do their windmill project. It will give you them really good like a testing plan or perspective of how aerodynamics works, and it would also help in their achievement of electricity generation. Next point is personal coursework and personal internship. I completed the internship just now with Azure Care at my dad's company. And that's that. And so far I have completed more than 350 hours of coursework. That's last year and this year. A total of last year and this year. I have not completely calculated what the current total is, but so far what I know is that it's more than 350 hours, just out of like the only hours, but I did not include the minutes in there, so the minutes would be something separate, so it would add up. And I've completed a bunch of computer science courses. Some of them are listed here: ASP.NET Core, Entity Core Framework. Those are for web development and all that stuff. So once that is, those things are done, which was about 43 hours of coursework, which I completed this year in the first month, aka September. So yeah, that's that. That's all about college readiness and extracurriculars. Now we will go to the next slide, and it's all about the challenges that I had. The first one is college apps, of course. Every senior is going to have that every senior is going to have that as a challenge.
Yep.
So the college apps, it was high stress because colleges required so many documents, and they wanted it like on November 1st only. So we had to rush through, get the documents and all that stuff, but everything is taken care of in timely manner. I managed it with Mrs. DK, who's my counselor. You know it as well, you also know it. So there were some legal things that came up, like I probably might had to share some legal documents, but good thing it was not required. That's that. And then stats, AP statistics, that's where the main challenge is right now. The only challenge is because of the language. English, like I said, like you can interpret this whole sentence in so many ways. That's the only challenge. And of course the strict grading, like they're saying like there's only one answer to this question, like for example, like give me some object that's orange in color. Orange is something in color, or a pen could be an orange color, but they just want orange, the fruit. So that's the specificity they want, but I'm trying my best to go above and beyond in stats so that I can better myself in the interpretation and strict grading. And the good old sleep issue is back. Yesterday I slept at I think 2:30 or something, just completing this SLC because all of the things came up like at the last minute. I emailed you at like 10 or something, and all that stuff happened. So yeah, and the other problem is I got the laptop back from the repairs from Best Buy, and I wasn't able to complete the CCP projects and assignments because all the coding stuff needs to be done in the laptop. So 3 weeks without the laptop, and then I lost. I have not completed 3 projects out of the 5. So 2 projects done, 3 more to go. I have to complete them in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully I get it done. So that's all about CCP. Now comes contribution. This is more of the community part of community pillar. I am inside 3 things in the Synnovation Lab. That's first is the lab leaders program, second is the mentoring program, and the third is the normal every Monday teams that happens every Monday. The lab leaders program is more like helping the Synnovation Lab management, the staff, to create a better experience for Synnovation Lab students and everyone in SynLab. So we just try to make SynLab better in that area in the program. Then comes mentoring, is like I help students with projects and homework and formatives and all that stuff, and sometimes if possible have fun with them if needed. And the third one is teams. It's more of a every Monday thing. It's not a program or specific. It's not a specific program, but that's the place where we help the students. Like sometimes get caught up, or they need to schedule something, or they need help with, so that it's from going big to small, so that we can focus on just a small population rather than the whole Synnovation Lab. So it connects with the lab leaders program and the teams. So that's how it normally works. Next point is all meaningful learning experiences. In the previous slide and previously I talked about the internship at Azure Care at my dad's company. I emailed them that I want to terminate the internship. They haven't replied back, which is a separate thing. They'll do that soon enough. Then the next is the SAMS project, the attendance project. That's what I'm working on right now. The deadline is to complete it by May 1st. And fully prepare and give everything to Synnovation Lab. At least get it onto production by May 1st. That's what we want to. Our vision is and goal is. Then there's Synnovation Lab website. SynLab is in process to create a new website for their own, just like what Sycamore District has right now. So I'm part of the programming team in that as well. And like I said in the previous slide, there's the Monday teams thing. So I am the leader for the whole team, like the student leader for the whole team. And yeah, so that's the whole point of meaningful learning experiences pillar. And the last point comes is the community pieces. I mentioned again, I'm kind of mentioning it again. It's the lab leaders and the mentoring and the teams. So that should help a lot as well. And talking about skills, I've got a lot of skills from all of those things that I've participated in Synnovation Lab. Personally, I've grown from nothing to something, and that's actually my essay's title and essay as well, where I described the whole experience of Synnovation Lab, and I sent it to colleges. Hopefully they like it. If they don't, it's fine. We'll get something later. So yeah, that's point of view about skills. I've got so many skills. I've learned so many new things, at least about the culture, which was a huge barrier this year. So that's also going some really good pace. And then the personalization pieces is like about the academic coursework and in school schedule. It's all personalized. I'm like executively managing everything on time in timely fashion, and so far I have not submitted any assignments that are late, except the point where the CCP course needed my laptop but it was not there. So that's the whole personalization point of view. And this is all about future plans and goals. I'll quickly go through that because we don't have enough time. Computer science expansion, that's all about my computer science career and what I want to do. My only goal is to help people through computer science research and innovation. It could be something like inside this innovation lab or outside this innovation lab, and to the whole community if possible. Then the second is aero project research. That's the aero project about the wind tunnel that I'm going to create. I hope to get the research paper as well. I want to get the research paper. I want to do the research paper, but if time permits, if it does, then I want to get it done by January. And if not, I'll continue with the building process and researching at least about how windmills and all those things work. And the attendance system, of course, I mentioned it once before. I plan to get it done by May 1st, and hopefully, yeah. So that's that point. I know it's a contribution not at a global scale, and it's not a really called an invention or innovation, but the only thing is that we might use some things that were like no one would expect it, like using phones and scanners, handheld scanners to scan QR codes and then communicate between the server and the phone and the handheld scanner. That's something I feel that no one would expect, but let's see how it goes. And the goals for this year: finish with the best capability, learn more and keep up with the good work. That's more about personalization pillar, academic area. The non-academic area, embrace the freedom to create. This stuff is like still selectively inclusive market and available market. That's like I took it off from a template, so there's nothing in there. So it's just one: embrace the freedom to create, and finish the best with that non-academic area as well. And contributions, like bring out the spirit out from everyone, because all time being serious is not something that everyone would like, because it's unhealthy. And I want to set an example, at least for the Synnovation Lab students, that there's no definite path to become successful. There's something that you can do always. If you try out something all different always, you can find something that you love the most. And this was my value or mission or vision or goal when I joined Synlab. Like during my senior year, the most work I would be doing is all mentoring and helping everyone in Synlab, and that's what I've been doing so far, so forth. And to be honest, it connects with my portfolio side, and its title is my life's journey, and that's right now in the Synnovation Lab. But once I get out of high school, once I graduate from high school rather than get out, it would be a new chapter for me. And if this computer works, the summary: this is all the site work. I will quickly share my Google site if it works. Stop presenting. I'll stop presenting. I'll present once again, entire screen. Sites. This is my website. Shivam's World of Wonders. That's what I've named it as. I hope you can see the screen. At least I think you should be able to. Yeah. This is my website right now. I've modified it a lot over the summer. Some intro and all that stuff. So far, I also forgot to mention in the Synlab, I did Tuesday talk not this month, the past month, and it was about the MIT experience that I had which also was good, and I have that in there. And I'll be posting this student-led conference on YouTube so that you can watch it as well as Dad can watch it. And Future Focus Fridays is more over the general area, and then it goes specific and in depth of what I've done so far. It's basically what I've said right now, but in a detailed manner, like workshops or all those kinds of stuff. There's Learning Adventures page where I describe all those courses and everything that I've completed so until the summer. So that's that. And there's Aero project and the SAMS project, both are coming soon. This is the name of the project: Aerodynamics Evaluation and Research for Objects. It's complex, but it simply means I'm going to build a wind tunnel. So that's that, and I've got an awards page and all that stuff. To be honest, this helped in the college application process a lot, which was really good. So to be honest, and yeah, again, it's great. So there's the bell, and that was the student-led conference.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Do you have any questions? You can unmute.
No, I don't have any questions.
All right. So there you go. You have any questions?
What is, so looking back this year in particular, what is your single most rewarding experience? Either something you did, helping somebody, a project you did?
Helping everyone. That's
Helping
one.
everyone.
The SAMS project, of course, that's been working, but this year it's going on. Like the communication is up to date and all that stuff is going on. So I believe it's everything.
Shivam has been a huge help this year. He has definitely been a leader in the lab,
Yeah.
and he helps us tremendously with so many different things. Not just me personally, who he helps me with the academic team and those pieces, but also with the lab as a whole. He's just really taken on that role. He's been awesome.
I'm proud of him.
Yes, he should be proud of himself, and we're all proud
Yeah.
of him too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we'll see that later after when I get into a college. So
Oh, you'll be yeah.
hopefully. All right, thank you so much. Now I'll be at home in a few minutes. So, all right, see ya.
Nice to meet you.
Me too, sir.
All right, perfect
All right.
timing, Shivam.
Yep.